Hi guys, how are you all today morning? Today morning, good morning. In this verse of Ashtavakra Gita, Ashtavakra ejaculates, is it not surprising that despite the fact that these guys realize that they are a part of the all-pervading self which pervades the complete universe and from which all universes arise. Despite this, these living entities are not able to forget or forsake their I-ness and mindness, which is their possessiveness. This is rather surprising that these people are so petty and mean in their thought. We can give an explanation to this. Though it has been addressed to Raja Janaka, it is applicable to all us living entities. We living entities are actually soul sparks which, in their foolhardiness of trying to control the material nature, got enveloped in this mind-body complex eons ago, trillions ago. From then on, we have been going through trillions of lives, births, and deaths, and we are getting a repetitive action that has made an impression on our psyche that we are this mind body complex, which is not true at all. Actually, we are souls, a part of the spiritual spark. But yet, we think that we are this body. When we think that we are this body, all other living entities seem separate to us. We have already discussed that when we identify ourselves with the self, then we know that all living entities are together and they are sewn into one thread like pearls in a garland. This we should remember, but we don't. We feel that we are individual units and that every one of us has separate sets of ideas, thoughts, possessions, material possessions, greed, lust, relatives, etc. A reason that is enough to give birth to all strife, war, battle, discrimination, and enmity, revenge, and all those things that plague the society today. This is arising from three major facts. One, possessiveness. Every living entity wants to possess all. Second, I-ness. Every living entity suffers from the false ego that he or she is superior to others or inferior to others. They suffer from either superiority complex or inferiority complex. These two give rise to several problems like vendetta, jealousy, possessiveness, arrogance, haughtiness, meanness, cunning, conniving, planning, etc. And third is our mindness. We want to possess everything, as I told before, and so once we possess something, we put our control on it. We claim superiority complex or ownership on a particular material, whether it is property or relation. My wife, my child, my son, my brother, my sister, my parents, my friend, my country, all these things, my comes first. And so we feel that we are born to be a part of these all. We don't remember that when we were not born, the things that are there still existed, and that if even after we were born, these things may leave us one day or the other for other greener pastures. This is what surprises Ashtavakra. How, despite knowing that you are the immutable self, you still cannot forego your possessiveness, your I-ness, and your mindness. These three things, along with the material vibes and vibrations, have been hammered into your psyche, into the individual psyche of all living entities. This had made them separate units. We don't care for others, and if we do, it is only for selfish interests. We are callous, without mercy, without empathy, and without sympathy to many people who actually deserve a better treatment. We think that if we are doing something for those who we possess as relatives, then what we are doing is right. On the other hand, if we think once about humanity as such, we will not commit such mistakes. Any living entity who has identified himself or herself with the self, the immutable self, must remember this and turn his or her attention towards spirituality, self-realization, deliverance, liberation, and Brahman, so that he or she may one day go back to the ultimate goal, Godhead. Kindly let me know what you think of my talk on this verse. If you feel that I am talking sense, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so that I can keep reminding you of my future videos. Please pardon me for any error or mistake in my spelling, grammar, diction, appearance, etc. because when I am talking to you on serious spiritual matters, I tend to ignore these frivolous things. Till we meet in my next video, it is good day from TSV Raghavan.